What kind of an astrology reading do you want? Do you want a fluff one or do you want a detailed one? Let me show you the difference. Before you get your astrology reading, make sure that the astrologer is going to cover every aspect, every detail of your natal chart. That's important. Most astrologers only cover what they could cover in a 1 hour period or, a short amount of time. If they're not covering all these details, the houses, which are the areas of life, the ascendant, which a lot of people talk about, part of the big three, the personal planets, starting with the sun and the moon, and the relationships to one another, which is super important, how they're working with one another, and then the signs, the characteristics of these action figures, which are the planets. This has a mystical rectangle, which is a pattern. It has oppositions. It has T-squares. This all means something. So if you see an astrologer that talks about your healing and trauma and doesn't look at your Mars in 0 degrees Leo, it's a disservice because this is very powerful. It's in 0 degrees and it has all these connections to how you speak, to your emotions, to the greatest joy, success, and prosperity, how you transform. You see, there's over 4,000 bits of information in your natal chart. That's what makes me, Ev Zerverdakis, different from these other astrologers that just look at a couple of things. There are patterns that are involved, and relationships, and personal planets, and generational planets, and then the position of the planets. See this here? This person could very easily have some kind of addiction, drug, escapism, victim type of energy. But we don't know until we talk to them, right? So these are one of the ways that you could see what your astrologer is going to talk about by looking at the whole chart.